Chat! Welcome back to an episode of AllTheMods10, where we build our reactor. So, I basically have everything we need for the reactor. We're going to do a really small reactor because all I'm going to do is pump out polonium and just hope I get enough polonium pellets to make some radioactive bees, because these produce nuclear waste, which is what the reactor is. So, we are just going to make a little tiny little 5x5 reactor right here, and hopefully it will be quick enough. Is it probably easy just to build it by hand? Yeah. Am I gonna building gadgets it? Yeah. And that should be 5 right there. So I think you can make this up to an 18 by 18, but we definitely don't need that. So we'll just do this. We need to make sure we have our fuel assembly rods in a checkered pattern. Why? I don't actually know. I just know that is the case. Let's get these down. What do I need? I need my reactor glass. I'm gonna end up trapping myself in here, aren't I? Let's do this out here. Whoop, missed a block. Alright, I'm apparently struggling to place blocks here, but that's okay. Okay, there's that. Right. Right, because of my ports. Let's place our ports down. And the rest of these. Boom. Look at that. We have a reactor. So we're going to keep these as input ports. This one's going to be output coolant, and this one's going to be the waste. So we need a trash can, and I think I'm just going to make just the ultimate one. And we'll put you there. So the steam from this is just going to get voided immediately. And then I needed some ultimate pops. What were they? These ones? I need some of these. So let's make 8 of them. Just a little bit. We'll put you right there. And then basically it's going to go straight into a PRC. Right? I'm already figuring out how this works. No, it's gonna go straight. Do I even need like the port? Yeah, I'll keep it. It's gonna go into the solar neutron activator. So we will set input on the back, and we'll output to the right, and then we'll put our PRC right there. And our PRC will have chemicals input on the right, items input on the top, and then we'll just set a drawer right next to it for everything else. So we need a quantum entangloporter dude right here, and we need you to be... No, I forgot. We need the dust, so we need a crusher. Oh. Get another bucket here. Let's get our lava. We need 2 buckets of lava. And then we need our crusher. So I'll make a crusher real quick. I'll put the crusher right on top and then the entangloporter. You're going to be fluorite with an output to the bottom. Yes. Input, output, auto output. And then we need some gates as well as our tier installers, because I want these to be fast. Maybe just advanced is fast enough. I don't know. But also we have our mechanism upgrades. Can I mechanism upgrade you? I can. That'll probably be quick enough, but regardless, now they need gates on them. Do I not have power set up properly? No. Now I do. So those will go. It'll get fluoride in there. We also need water to come up into you. Forgot about that. We need fluids input on the back. Mechanical pipes. And we'll just do this. Come over. Is that the right spot? Boom. Water, fluorite. Now all we need is polonium. So we need to set up a sink. And I think actually, since I'm doing such a small size, it should be fine. But I'm still going to use integrated dynamics and integrated tunnels. So essentially we have our fluid interface and exporter here. We set the interface onto the sink, exporter onto that with a logic cable in between, and we'll take a variable card onto the exporter, place it onto the fluids, jump all the way over to transfer rate. I'm just going to click 9s until it tells me no, and go back until there's a green check mark. Boom. Now water should be completely full in here, and it will constantly stay full. And another thing we're going to do, just to play it safe, is we're going to go... Oh, I'm also realizing I don't have enough room for all of this. We'll do it this way. And we're going to grab these logic adapters, just like that, and we're going to set them all, or at least these 4, to each of these critical things. And basically what that means is if there's not enough of any of this, like, you know, it's too high, too much waste, it's damaged, or there's no fuel, like there is now, it'll output a redstone signal. So you can see it's outputting. And we're also going to do a NOT gate, I believe, in that shape. Set this to activation. And we're going to want insert on you extract. I think the NOT gate needs to be, if I break you, are you still going to be lit up? Yeah, you are, which is fine. I think... Yeah, so we want the NOT gate to be the other way, I believe. Insert onto you, and once we give it fuel, it should light up. This should light up saying that you have enough fuel, blah, 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 and it will stay okay. So if we grab an entangleporter and place it just right here onto the fissile fuel section with a output to the bottom, you should have fissile fuel in you. Yes, you do. And then activate it. And it's loud, so we're actually going to shut you off. But water should stay here. We currently have waste just being outputted into here. What is my max burn rate that I can do? 10. That scared me for a second, how the water just disappeared. So if we scram this real quick, because this isn't making anything, because it needs the sun. So if we make a sleeping bag, which I'm surprised I haven't made one already. Can I not sleep in here? Go back to the reactor. It should be producing polonium. And right now, it doesn't have enough. So let's activate this back up. And let this run. So once this gets 1,000 millibuckets of polonium, it'll produce, making a polonium pellet. Nice. And I'm also realizing I made a mistake. Crap. Because we have the spent nuclear waste we have to deal with as well. Shoot. here's what I'll do. We'll grab a pipe, and you should be able to... Yeah, I made a mistake, because I need power to come into here. Let's try this. I should be able to come out of you, break you off, put you there, as well as a gate. I believe I can place a gate on it. No. So temporarily what we'll do is we'll bring you guys up to there, and then we'll place all these radioactive waste barrels down. We also need to make sure that the pressurized tubes are all connected to each of these barrels, which for such a small reactor, 64 of them is probably a little overkill. Did I turn you off? No, you're still going. And you're just producing polonium. Okay, cool. That is fine, I think. So we're going to place all of you guys. Set this up, and we're just going to make this pull out of it. And all the waste should be out. Should be kind of split between them all, or at least that's the goal, right? So now I should be good to break this without irradiating my place. We'll just break those out for now. And I don't think polonium is going to cause an issue. Okay, well, that was a dumb thing. But you can see how the waste is going down. Slowly but surely, with time. Alright, so, /mech radiation remove all is how you do it, because that is annoying. Yeah, probably shouldn't have broke that, but that's okay. So, we have polonium pellets. Perfect. This is what we wanted. I had... over here... some bees. Oh, it was 2 per. So the math isn't mathing. That's a lie. It is mathing. No, it's not mathing. If I put 32 of each in, how does that work out? You know what? That's okay. I have some radioactive bees here. If we go... I don't even know where... we just place all these radioactive bees down. Well, let's start with 4. But we give them polonium pellets after we grab some cages too. I forgot about that. Just make a few. We should be able to get, with a 5% chance, a wasted radioactive bee. Okay, I didn't get a single... rip. You also want to make sure this is set to day, because this will only run in the day. So, two things. One, I realize I need both of these because the bee is needs antimatter. So there's that little bit more we gotta do. But also I went to put this here to pull out nuclear waste, and decided to pull out the frickin' plutonium. So that's great. That's just absolutely great. So I'll have to deal with that somehow. Alright, after AFKing for quite a while, we now have all the stuff we need, and I already threw it into the system, and I got everything set up for what we're going to do. I believe we needed... Oh, I just hit day on accident. Oops. So we need 60 SPS casings. Let's make 60, and we should have everything we need. So there's 60, and then we needed 2 of these ports, right? I'm already forgetting how this works. Yeah. Oh, I need 3 ports. 3. That's right. A bare minimum of 3. 120 structural glass. 122. 122 structural glass, and our supercharged coil. We need one of these. So let's let these boot up, and we should be good. And we got our supercharged coil. So basically, if I remember how this works, is we need to, we're going to come up one as well, just so I don't accidentally break you. Is we needed a 3 by 3 plus 1. No, I know I just looked at this quest. It's the glass that I needed. Yeah, no. So where's the middle? There you are. So we needed a 3 by 3 of the structural glass plus the 3 on the end. So basically a 5 by 5 with the corners missing. And then fill those all in with the casings, basically. And then I believe it was... or 5. I believe it was just like that on the side. And then we just do this all the way around. Do you mind? That's been happening a few times, and it's weird. But that should be the completed SPS casing, except for 2 things. One, we need to come in here and put our supercharged coil down. Cool, and you need to be... Whoops. Yeah, input, input, output. So basically... Go away. You're mean. What was it? It was the pressurized tube. We should just need one into you. Oh, that we already got an antimatter. We're going to have you be the output. And for the output, we need... I already forgot. Chemical crystallizer. Boom. Let's make a chemical crystallizer. We'll put you there. And we have antimatter. I need 2 gates. So I set up... So we'll put the 1 gate here. And you'll just work. I set up a gate, or I set up an ender thingy so I don't mess with my power, although I don't think it really is going to matter that much. It's going to matter. So I set up one to only pull, or that's strictly for this, and that is really, really cool. So we're producing antimatter from the polonium. And once we get one of them, we should be good to make our bees. So, and I think I will maybe set up a fusion reactor because I've never done that before. And it sounds fun. All right, yeah. So, looks like it's still eating power. It's because it is not nighttime. Or it's nighttime. Hold on. Okay, we're back. It's still kind of eating through the polonium, so it might be a case of let it build up quite a bit and then come back. But that is essentially it. So, cool. Awesome. I think I'm just going to let this run. I'm just going to AFK for quite a while. Next episode, I think we'll come back and continue on. Maybe mechanism mecha suits? Maybe. Maybe the fusion reactor, because that sounds fun. Some new sort of energy production. But other than that, chat, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you... Where am I? Make sure you go ahead and slap that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.